So, okay, what's up everybody? Hey, thanks for joining us for this week's Pillars of Action!
Oh, action.
Action!
Action.
Action. It only took, we were off for a couple, we were off for 1 week and we already forgot the whole process. But thanks everybody for joining us. You've got me, the Everyday Dad, and
Everyday wife.
And we are so excited to have you here with us today. We're very excited. I see Kenneth Duke, I see Swag Boy, I see Seth Lede, Mark Catardo, I already said Kenneth Duke. So a whole bunch of people in the chat, so welcome everybody. No, I did not, thank you. Oops, sorry, I did not kill the music. Music is killed now. Thank you. Okay, so Pillars of Action. There, you heard it without all the music. So thanks everybody for joining us. Mark, yes, I appreciate it. I got too excited. I did not turn off the music. So we're a little dark. Well, we're here. We got fancy stuff now. We got fancy stuff. We can turn up the lights a little bit. Okay. So thanks for joining us everybody again. We mentioned who we are. We're super excited. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Mainly we got, whoa, did you see? Fancy. We got the Google Pixel 3 XL that we're going to be talking about. You can't actually, hold on. Eyes, we can't look. Turn away. Turn your face away. You're not paying attention to me at all.
Me?
Yes.
I thought you were telling them to turn their eyes.
Why do I need them to make it so that the camera's not in focus? Why do I need them to not?
Turn your eyes away. Avert your eyes. It's so beautiful.
Yep, that's it. Well, that's close enough. So everybody, so Google sent me the Google Pixel 3 XL. I spent a whole lot of time with it the last week, and I'm excited to talk about it. Before we get to that, what do you got going on over there? I'm
just chatting, seeing how everybody's doing, and I'm trying to catch up to whatever.
You got to look at the camera.
Oh, well, I'm talking to you.
We want to talk to everybody else too.
Hey everybody, we're so glad you're here. I see a couple people got their popcorn. Yay. And they're ready to go for today. By the way, do you have a diet something or other up here? Oh,
I do have a diet something or other up here. The standard Diet Cola with lime from our local cheapo supermarket.
Ugh.
We just made a big investment. I don't want to say purchase because it's an investment. We just made a big investment in the channel. Ain't nobody got Coke Cherry Zero money anymore up in here. We definitely don't.
Yeah. We're camera poor.
We're definitely camera poor. So I'm very excited. We want to talk about the Pixel 3. If you guys have any questions about the Pixel 3 or any of the stuff we've been talking about recently, the Canon EOS R that we're currently live streaming on, if you have questions about that, anything, you can shoot them to @WonderWife in the chat. She is, the everyday wife here. Or you can do a super chat and it'll just shoot straight to the top and we'll, be able to see all of your questions. And if you want to win, it's not winning, and so I just very recently today reorganized the entire office. So if you're not paying attention again.
No, what do you want?
Where is the so I don't have an example of the
what?
So super chats of $5 or more will get you your very own Everyday Dad postcard magnet set. I don't have examples up here because I reorganized the studio and I don't know where they're at. But we know where the ones that we mail out are. We just don't know where the other ones are. So if you have any questions, shoot them over. I'm just gonna start talking. Because I'm normally an Apple guy. I don't have my iPhone up here because I was getting ready to give it to somebody who said...
I need to get it going.
She's like, I need a new phone. And then I give her a new phone and she doesn't use it. I'm not saying it's anybody in the room with me. I'm just saying it could be anybody else.
Diana Gladney, I'm so glad you asked about the Sidekick.
Oh, I put that by her. That was not intentionally.
Yeah.
That was not intentional.
We could talk about that later.
We are on T-Mobile. I wonder if it would still work.
Why wouldn't it?
Let me see it. Let's see if we can pop a SIM card in there.
Good Lord.
How does this... Look at this ancient piece
You
of
have to do a comparison. You have to.
It doesn't even have a... it does have a camera.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the first ones I ever had. It was a camera and a keyboard.
I don't think it actually has a SIM card.
The internet's not a GPS.
Oh, the back comes off.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not something I've seen in a long time.
The battery, because you had to pull the battery out when it wouldn't work. It was like the Nintendo. Take it out, blow on it, put it back in. Ooh. Be careful now.
I think these take the older style of SIM card, so I don't think
the big ones.
Our normal SIM card would work in here. So we'll give it a shot. Maybe we'll do a comparison on it at some point.
I dare you.
We'll see.
If we get it to work, to use it for 1 week.
No.
I dare you, guys.
That's fine.
You guys.
Nope.
Whoever thinks that the everyday dad should use the T-Mobile Sidekick for 1 week.
No, thank you. Help at home, Jim.
God.
The chairs look great in the new location.
Holler
Hi, Wife
out.
and Ted. I always enjoy the show. Well, thanks so much, Jim. We really appreciate it.
Hi.
I do not agree with that. So
Oh, come on.
now that we're done talking about this, let's talk about the new Pixel 3 XL that Google sent me. So I've been using this for a week now. Longtime viewers know that I'm more of an iPhone guy. I like iPhone. It just kind of works with all of my Apple stuff that I surround myself with to make myself, warm and comfortable in my safety blanket. But I have dabbled in Android before. I used the Samsung Galaxy S9. I used an 8 for like a minute and a half. I've used Android way back in the day. So it's not that I'm against Android. So I was very excited to try this out. I don't exactly have any strong opinions either way. It's a phone, but there are some very nice things about it. But I do want to show you. So let me show you. Hold on. Let me click over here. So first things first, you can't even hear me. So first things first, the thing that I like most about this thing, besides the camera, is that screen. Look at this screen. It is gorgeous, and that's just me taking a picture outside. But the next really important thing that I really like about it is the camera. So here's it's kind of a sneak peek from a video later this week. But this is me just using the rear-facing camera on the Google Pixel 3 XL, and that looks like a legitimate camera.
Again, they're on auto, so we should be getting a pretty decent image out of both. The rear camera on the So something the Google Pixel 3 XL does that no other real cell phone does is it just has a single camera. In this day and age,
I mean, multiple so cameras are
really what everybody else is trying to go for.
With the rear-facing camera outdoors.
And then this is the rear-facing camera in the same studio lighting with the Google Pixel 3 XL.
I never imagined a cell phone.
Initial impressions are the phone feels great.
I am shocked.
Initial impressions are the phone feels great. It took almost nothing to get it going, which I really like. So next we're going to talk about
even the photos. I'm not much of a photographer, but you can see here that this was a picture that I took just outdoors right as the sun was coming up for the morning, and it has really, really good image quality. I'm very impressed with the camera on this thing. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll definitely see I've been taking a lot of pictures with this thing. So I am very impressed with the camera on the Pixel 3 XL. I guess when it does photos, it doesn't just take one picture. It takes 8 pictures with each snap, and then it I don't know, technologically magics up the best image. It combines all 8 into one good image, and it's amazing. Did you watch any of that? What are you showing me right now? That your CPU is working at half strength? I don't know what.
It's not working. I'm slow in the chat, you guys.
Kenneth Duke helped purchase Diet Coke Cherry Zero, so we have the best show level. Thanks so much, Kenneth. We really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Hey, I can't hear. Hopefully you guys, are you guys able to hear? You guys should be able to hear. I was talking over that because the point of that video was not necessarily to see the audio quality. You'll see that in a video upcoming. The point of those videos was to look at the camera because the camera is incredible. Now, there are some things that this can't do. This can't do 4K at 60 frames per second. The front-facing cameras do 1080p at I think they do 60 frames per second. But the thing that's really surprising, or the thing that I don't like most about the Pixel 3 XL so far, is these two front-facing cameras. So as somebody that spends a lot of time looking at cameras and making videos, and I have trained myself to look into the camera when I'm talking to people. I don't know which one to look into. There's 2 here. I never know. Here we'll do.
It's like eyes.
It is. Well,
There's
people have made thumbnails where they make a little face out of it. But I never know. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I never know which one to look at. I always have to test it by putting my finger in front of it, because I never know which one. But I do like the portrait mode where it computational, algorithmically does some magic, and it will put you in focus and then blur out the background, just like you were using a DSLR, like a large sensor camera with a very wide open aperture. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Move Out Media. This is live. It is very live. Kenneth Duke, I have not turned the notch off yet. The notch actually doesn't bother me that much. It is aggressive. I just made the title of the notch because it's what people think about with the Pixel 3 XL. It is aggressive. I think you can even see it from here. That is a huge notch, but it doesn't. I don't necessarily consider it taking away from the phone. I feel like it's giving me more real estate. So I like that on the Pixel 3 XL, it just puts your notifications. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hide your face again real quick.
Oh.
If this will go in focus. Nope. The face focus is too good. But anyway, inside of the notch, it really just puts the notification. So there's not much that you're missing out on. And then most of the apps, like, they have ways around the notch too, where they just like they'll put a gray bar or something on it. I wish I could show you that right now, but I can't because we can't show you that obviously. But the Pixel 3, I've been enjoying using it. It obviously we'll be making some videos. We're gonna start doing some more. Like, so one of the things about my videos that's been driving me crazy is I make like a video about making videos. Like, does that make sense? So like yesterday's video was a comparison between two cameras, but a lot of it was me talking. And I want to start making more videos where it's like I'm out doing stuff, showing you the video quality as opposed to me just sitting and talking about it. You know, that's a trap that we can all fall into. It's called show don't tell. It's called show don't tell. And I'm doing a lot of telling. I want to do some more showing.
Diana, you're my kind of funny.
What's up? Yeah, she does. She yawns a lot.
It's like been a long day, but it's been a good day. It's just been a long day. That's all.
So what have you been doing?
What I do today?
Yeah, that makes it such a good day.
Okay, I got to see somebody that I hadn't seen in a while. And, of course, she's a Buckeye, so I was very excited because, hello, Buckeyes are playing right now. Playing Purdue.
Purdue. Badumch.
Anyways, they're in Boilermaker country, so it's risky. So we just need to stay on top. Anyways. But I got to see a good friend, her daughter. We got to go to the zoo. We walked around. We had fun with the kids. So that's what made my day good. And then I came home and took a nap, and I'm still tired.
She took a nap.
Still tired.
Some of us were cleaning all day.
That's why I'm drinking chai tea.
Hooray.
Sugar-free.
So you'll notice the difference between the two of us. Well, there's lots of differences between the two of us, obviously. But one of the big ones is I'm a habitual caffeine drinker. So, like, habitual caffeine drinkers, we drink caffeine to get us up to normal.
Shake your hand a lot. Shake it.
Oh, we drink caffeine.
Get the jitters?
See, you can already see it. So regular caffeine drinkers drink caffeine to get up to normal. Non-caffeine drinkers drink it and then go off the effing charts, which is probably what's happening.
I might get the giggles. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit.
It's just fun.
Help at home. Aren't the two front cameras so close together it doesn't matter where you look? No, because you can look at one and then it's a little bit. Maybe if it's like a big photo, it doesn't matter, but it drives me crazy when my eyes are just like a little. It's like looking at like if you're doing a vlog or something and you've got a flip out screen like on this camera and I'm looking at the screen, you're going to know that I'm not looking at you and I'm looking at the screen. I don't even know why I have the flip out screen. So let's talk about the live stream setup right now. So we're currently live streaming on the brand new Canon EOS R. I think it is a fantastic camera. It gets an awful lot of hate, but I have found two things that I don't like about it, and they're deal breakers, and which is why some of you may know that we will be doing a much bigger camera show. Maybe we'll do like a big camera reveal on the live stream here in a couple of weeks. But the two things are, one, I bought dummy batteries. They're these batteries that you can put into your camera, and then you just power the camera like it plugs into the wall. So it's like DC power for a camera. I use this on all the Sony cameras. I've used it on the Panasonic cameras. I've used it on, did I ever use it on a Canon camera before? I don't know.
All the cameras.
I don't know. But the problem is on the EOS R, you have to shut the battery door all the way for it to work. So this does not work because you can't shut the door. There's a cable. So that stinks. So that stinks very much. So we cannot. So we're playing a little game of Russian roulette right now.
Ooh, I like games.
This will only last as long as the battery lasts. So if the battery gives up, we are done. So we'll just have to go from there. We're gonna do one more tweet. I already sent this tweet. Okay, so I can't send. Oh wait, hold on. Talk for a second. Okay.
Great. Hey everybody. Kenneth Duke, you're hilarious. Thank you for the pop fund. There's a couple good and funny comments in here. I just love them. Okay, Diana, you are on point today. Thank you. Hey, Christina. Glad to see you guys. Hopefully we can say camera a couple times for you.
You're right, Photo Gear. It is.
You're hot, yeah. You're lit
well,
up.
it is because you're...
It's right there.
Well, here's the problem, is that you're farther away from the key light, which is this big Godox 60XL2. So I moved everything around. It's hard when you're just a normal talking head person. It's easy to dial everything in for one person. But normally, I'm like right here. But now I have two people, and so I'm trying to stretch the light to make sure that she's still exposed without me being overexposed. So we're balancing. We're playing a balancing act right now.
It sounds like you're doing some sacrifice for me.
I am.
Oh.
I am.
Happy Sweetest Day.
Is that today?
It is today for our Midwest friends. Happy Sweetest Day.
Hooray. What's up, Lindsay Murphy? Thanks for joining us. Lincoln Riddle, thanks for swinging by.
Michael Shaw. Of course, Help at Home. What's going on, Jim?
I'm definitely I am a
Nikolai.
huge caffeine drinker. Huge caffeine drinker.
Yeah, he's not right unless he's got, like, a tall coffee with 4 Splenda from McDonald's.
Quattro.
No cream.
Quattro. So, yeah. So, we do have some other things to talk about today other than the Pixel
hey, thanks, Lindsay
3
Murphy.
XL. So, those that follow, like... So, I'm not necessarily a drone channel, but I do like the guys that have drone channels like Ken Herron, Kelly Shores over at Ready Set Drone, Billy Kyle, Ed Rickers. So Kelly Shores in Austin, Texas is putting on an event he's calling Spinup, where a lot of these social media YouTubers are going to meet together and give some presentations to people. It's this big event that's supposed to be an awesome, good time. I'll be going there to speak. I'm going to talk about like social media stuff, like how you can start and grow your own online presence. I mean, it's not an expert. I just will give you like practical tips and maybe some stories about what I have done, well and wrong. I mean, look. I am not perfect, as we've seen in the last, 24 hours, so let me tell you something before, but okay, we'll talk about Spinup first, then we can talk about my failings as a creator. So Spinup should be an awesome, good time. So what I'm going to do, so I reached out to Kelly, I was like, hey man, I'd really like if you could give my people, my viewers, like some kind of discount if you can. So I'm going to post a link in the description right now that the first 5 people that use it get $50 off their ticket. If you'd like to show up, meet us all, have a good time. Oh. It should be fun. So I'm putting it. So the website, I'm going to link the website right now. The website's called Drone Spinup.
Spinup.
But I guess
spin up.
Yeah, I guess like the website's called Drone Spinup, but it's not. I guess the event itself is just called Spinup. So that's the website. Here's the code. The first 5 people that use it will get $50 off of their admission price. Which, I mean, I'm excited that I get to meet everybody. That's the thing that.
This is the event in Texas.
Yeah, it's in Austin, Texas, on December 1st.
This year.
This year.
Coming up.
Which
Merry Christmas.
Some of us should probably buy our plane tickets and get a hotel, or we're going to be sleeping in the tent that we slept in last week.
Not some of us.
One of us is going to be sleeping in a tent that they just slept in last night.
Yeah.
So it should be last week. So it should be a really great time.
Who was sleeping next to me?
Somebody. So it should be a really great time. I'm excited to meet everybody.
Caffeine.
I know. One of the things that makes me that I missed most about not going to the DJI event this year was I really just wanted to meet everybody. So I know I'm trying to also get some more meetups. My schedule has just been outrageously busy, which really stinks. But I'd like to get a chance to start doing some meetups. You guys keep asking me about it. I would really like to do it. So we'll definitely do it. Emilio Takis. Cheers to more speaking engagements, buddy. Well, thanks so much. We really appreciate it. So, I just mentioned, so let's talk social media for a second. If you have any questions about the Google Pixel 3 XL, or if you have any questions about the EOS R or any of the other, whole bunch of junk I've got in here. If you have any questions about anything, you can shoot them over to @WonderWife. She is monitoring the chat right now, and she will get them over to me. Or if you'd like your question to be answered immediately, you can always send us a super chat, and super chat's $5 or more. We'll get you your very own thing that I can't show you right now. But trust me, it's a magnet that says The Everyday Dad. It's pretty cool. So, like I said, we all make mistakes. So let's talk about a mistake that I made. So the last month.
Ooh, mistakes?
Yes.
Just on the channel?
Yes. So the last month has been really good for the channel. We've been doing some steady growth, and then it's One of the frustrating things about YouTube is just one misstep, like one misstep, and it can tank a lot of your progress. So for example, last night, you know, my Friday video of it's the A7 III versus the EOS R. The picture profile I use that I always use, I use it on everything with the A7 III, and it looks fine normally, or I wouldn't use it otherwise. It had some kind of reaction with it. Didn't look like it in my editing program, Final Cut Pro, but it looked like hot garbage. When I finally saw it on YouTube, people were commenting like, what is going on? I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. So I checked it out. Looked terrible. So bad, in fact, because it's a camera comparison. You can't just leave something like that in there, or it's, you know, it looks like you're being biased against the camera. So I had to pull the video. I pulled the video and then I reshot it, re-edited it. In the middle of the editing, my library got corrupted, so it went away, so I had to start over again. The video ended up getting released 4 hours late, and that is, re-uploads never do well. Like, that is one of the frustrating. So if you're gonna be like, if you're making YouTube videos or something, sometimes it's just, you're just on this, you're like, yes, 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 and then you make a misstep and it's just like, boo. So you got to do it because you love it, right? You got to do it because you enjoy it. And this is one of the hesitations I have. I get asked all the time, hey man, do you want to do this full time? Are you trying to do this full time? Like missteps like that could be like, hey wife, how are we eating tonight? Like, so I don't think it would ever get that drastic, but I feel like when
are we eating like we don't have any money, or like you're asking me what I'm making?
No, like we wouldn't have any money. So like a YouTube issue could cause like financial hardships. Like, I don't know that I could ever do this just straight up full time unless it was like far and away more than, you know, what either of us could make either way. Because just little things like that. So that's not like me complaining, but so it's just like letting you guys step behind. You guys are still, you know, in front of the camera, but if you guys are still in front of the camera, but like to show you some of the behind the machinations of the everyday dad. It's not all, you know. I was trying to think of something funny.
I was trying to think of what machinations meant. Like machines? Like, what does that mean?
Like how you make things?
Oh, never heard that word. I know a lot of words.
Sure you do.
Machination.
Headless Chicken, I'm wondering if I should replace my Canon T3 with the EOS M50 with the EFS EFM adapter. I mean, if the T3 works for you, I would say stick with the T3. I really liked the M50. The M50 is a really great small camera. It's got very good image quality. My biggest complaints with the M50 is it's not very good in low light. And as you can see here, I like doing low light. I think it makes it a more interesting shot to do lower light stuff. So if you need that, maybe the M50 is not the best. I would go with the Sony camera, but then you got to get like a monitor or something, and then you get people yelling at you in the comments for having a monitor because it turns off face detection autofocus, which is my fault, right? That's my fault that Sony cameras turn off face detection autofocus when you use a monitor, right?
Definitely.
It's 100% my fault. I worked with the Sony engineers to make that happen. But yeah, it just depends. If the T3 works for you, I'd stick with that. The M50, if you're good with the T3's low light, I'm sure the M50's low light would be fine. I'm sure it would be fine. What's up, Jonathan? What's up, Christina? Hold on. Did someone say a bad word? I certainly hope not. JP.
Remember you said like something you messed up in the video and you had to redo it and
oh no, the skin tones were gross.
Was there a bad word?
No,
I wasn't in that video.
The skin tones were like grossly off. Like it was like. Dude, I don't have it on here to show you, but it was terrible. Technically speaking, hey, what's up, man? What's cooking, guys?
We need to get that Columbus meetup.
We do. Steve Carpenter, hey, what's happening, man?
Tim Kemp, what's up?
Riaz Gaffer, the A5100 is right there. It's right there. You can probably see it there in the thing. So, do we have any questions?
No, people are just chatting, saying hello to each other. This community is so awesome.
It really is.
Everybody is here for each other and checking in. That's always so great to see and asking how everybody's doing. So I love that.
Yeah, Jim, I was 100% bronze. I mean, I was like orange.
Oh, so you were less Italian and more.
It was hold on, Roman. Hey, talk for a second. Let's see if I can
or Greek. Whatever's the opposite of Italian back in the day.
It's gross. Talk for a second.
Okay, well, what's up, everybody?
Oh, no, I think I deleted the video.
Tell me how your day is. What's going on? Oh, Kenneth Duke, I'm not allowed to do wet willies anymore.
Nope. And I deleted the thing, but it was terrible. If you'd go follow me on Twitter. I have a picture of it that I tweeted out. It's gross. Gross.
Oh.
What's up?
Diana Gladney says, I got the M50 Creator Kit from B&H for $550.
Wow.
It's a great beginner camera.
That's a serious. So normally
it's a deal, isn't it?
I think the body by itself is like $650. So the Creator's Kit's the ones that come with the lens and the microphone, right? That's a steal. That is incredible.
Let's see. Christina says, have you seen Ken Heron's video where they kick him off the property of a distillery?
I saw the first part of it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. One of the problems is that when you start like cranking out content, you don't get to watch as much. So there's like, I have a whole list of like channels that I try to keep up with, and then I never do. I did see the first part of it where he like talked to somebody inside and got permission to fly, but then when he went out, there was some weird stuff. I think that's what happened. I saw part of it, but I didn't get to see the whole thing. Riaz Gaffer A5100 is an upgrade from the old T2i. Never used the T2i, but I do like the A5100. The problem with the A5100 is if you're going to do long recording, it will overheat, and it has no audio in jack, so you'll need something like, I've got a zoom back, like there's the zoom that's like right there. I've got a Zoom audio recorder there that, you know, you would need to use in that case. Dana Gladly, yep, got it used, nothing wrong with it. And the mic, I buy used stuff all the time. Like B&H used department. So full disclosure, I do work with B&H. Like they sent me the EOS R. I'll be sending it back here in a couple weeks. So they do send me gear, but I personally buy stuff used from there all the time. The A7 III that I've been using was used. The lens for the A7 III was used. This RX 105 used. I buy used gear all the time because it just, one of the things that I really like is that camera gear now is so good. It is so fantastic that even stuff a year or two old is better than things that, you know, it's just, it is incredible. Just like, I mean, this cell phone, you saw the video, like it looks like a legit, I am shocked at how good the footage out of this teeny tiny little camera looks. So you can buy used stuff good all the time. So like this RX 100 Mark V, I got this, I didn't get this at B&H. I got this open box at Best Buy for like $500, and this is great. And it's got a cage. Why wouldn't, like, cages need to be on everything, right? I need everything in a cage. Headless Chicken, interesting. I like my T3. It served me well as a DSLR photo camera, but I've been getting more and more into video. I got the M100 mostly for the Headless Chicken missus because she hates how big my T3 is. And that happens all the time. The M50 is shockingly small. It is not much bigger than the RX 100 Mark V, and it has a flip screen, and it has an audio in jack. I mean, the EFM line is not very good. Like, you will be seriously limited by the EFM native lenses. But that adapter, I keep all the adapters. So I've got an EOS R adapter. Oh, well, it's on the camera now, I guess. But even though I'm sending back the EOS R, I'm keeping the adapter. I keep the EFM adapter just because the lenses are what's important, and I like being able to adapt stuff all the time. So speaking of which, let's talk about something that I'm very excited about. It's not a surprise if you follow me on Twitter. So what I've been trying to do is I like making things as easy as possible. So I talk about this all the time, right? Fiddliness. So if you look at the setup right now, this is not good fiddliness. This is bad fiddliness. We got the camera. We got the blah blah blah. We've got the camera. We've got the Ninja 5 recorder on top of the camera feeding out the HDMI. We've got this microphone plugged into an XLR thing behind us, which is plugged into the computer. There's just too much crap, too much cables. So we are making a big investment in the channel. I'm very excited. We're going to be getting a Canon cinema camera that has all of this stuff built into it. So there will be no longer, Jonathan, you don't have to worry about our safety anymore. Safety officer Jonathan will be able to sign off on our safety sheet. That we will not be tripping over all of these dangerous cables because we are getting something that it's all built in. It is eye-wateringly expensive though. I cannot believe
you're gonna have to moonlight, babe.
I cannot believe how darn, like, why does it have to be so we're not paying for it all up in front. I'm doing it's Canon has like a business lease. So if you're a business owner, you can get one, and it's 0% interest for 2 years. So I'm not like YouTube. We're not raining in dough.
Looking around for it.
But we're making an investment in the channel, which I think will turn out pretty well. There's nothing really on the market in the next 2 years, I imagine, that would replace the C200 for like the things that it is built into it. But I'm very excited for it. Like it is. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's not gonna be here. So live stream next week will probably be from the Pixel 3. I will be in New York City next week because I'm attending Photo Plus Expo. So if you're in New York City, I'll be there from Wednesday to Saturday of next week. If you'd like to get a slice and hang out, I'll be wandering around the Jarvis.
A slice of pizza.
Slice of pizza. It's a New York thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, you're right. I've never been.
But if you want to hang out, I'll definitely be in the Jarvis Center for like 4 days straight. You know, checking out camera stuff and passing out about 1,000 business cards. Hopefully, making some.
Look, you should carry something on your person, and if viewers spot you and say it, you give them like a prize.
That's a good idea.
It's a great idea. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna tell you what it is, but if you see Gary out and about in New York and you
got to take a picture. You got to take a picture. If you see me in New York,
you got to take a selfie together. Like they have to approach you. They can't just be like, Gary in the wild.
I might be feral if you just catch me in the wild.
Yeah, he's probably shoving his face with pizza.
Probably. So if you see me, we get a selfie.
What do they gotta say?
You just
no, because they could be anybody. You don't know if they're gonna pick your pocket or what. They gotta have a secret word. We're saying. What are they gonna say?
I don't know. The secret
Pillars
word.
of action, or
that would
if I
be
can figure it out, you can figure it out, or.
So the password.
Or your wife is beautiful, something like this.
People say that to me all the time, though.
Oh, you schnookums.
We'll think of a sign countersign.
Something, yeah. I think that would be fun. And then we'll have something. I'll put something in his bag he'll carry on him and give away if you spot him.
I don't want to carry around.
You're carrying it. You're doing it.
Oh. So if you'd like to hang out in New York, I'll be there for like 5 days. I'm very excited. And it'll be a great chance to just hopefully meet some people if you're coming. If you're coming to Photo Plus, I'd love to hang out. I'm not bringing any, like, my camera rig for Photo Plus is going to be this guy right here. That's the whole reason I got this RX 105 is to do small stuff like this. I thought about bringing the EOS R, but it's very expensive. It's not mine, so if it like gets lost or broken, this I'm not out darn near as much. So we're going to be doing it a little smaller. So there are a couple other things I want to talk about. I want to say thanks to you guys might have noticed this right here.
Can you see it?
It says Pillars of Action.
You're in like the way of it.
No, I'm not. I'm out of the way. If you look right here, we got a sign. Mr. Jim Wallace, I think he calls himself Mr. Graphic or something, made that for me. So thanks very much, Jim. I really appreciate
Pillars
that.
of Action
It says Pillars of Action Avenue, and on the other side it says The Everyday Dads. You'll start seeing that in the videos. I guess he's made signs for all of the a lot of the other YouTubers. I think he's made one for Ken Heron. He made one for Mel over at 400 AGL. I think he's made a couple other ones. So thanks very much, Jim. I definitely appreciate you sending me that over.
Diana said the secret word is fiddliness.
Fiddliness. Okay, so there's got to be like it's called a challenge and a password. So the challenge is fiddliness, and then to know that I understand what we're talking about, I'll say something like, it's terrible.
No, Pillars of Action. That's like your handshake.
But that's gonna be so weird. Like just two people.
No one's gonna walk up to you and say fiddliness.
No, I like the fiddliness part. But like, just imagine you're walking around in a crowd and somebody's like, fiddliness, the Pillars of Action.
High five, we're bros.
They're gonna be like,
do we just become best friends?
They're gonna call the hospital. They're gonna be like, I think we have two people having a stroke out here on the road.
No, you have, okay. This has to happen. Somebody's got to see him. This has to happen. Otherwise, I can't live if it doesn't happen. Like, it's got to happen.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Also, you had a question from Jonathan Maxwell. He wants to know, are you going to visit Casey's 368 location while in New York City? What's
maybe.
368 location?
Well, that's his studio.
Oh, is it like the address or something?
It is.
Oh, okay.
So he calls his like studio the address. It's like his thing he does.
Okay.
Maybe, but the thing is, I just have my foot personnel carriers. I'm going to be walking around the city because I don't understand public transportation.
Your foot personnel carriers? Is that like boots?
Well, they're called LPCs, leather personnel carriers.
Is that Army thing?
Well, I was just saying like my feet. I'm gonna be walking around a whole bunch.
Oh.
So we'll see. I think it's like way to the south is 368.
Headless Chicken says the person who spots them yells pillars of action, and you respond action, action. I want to be there to see it.
Give me that drink.
No.
Give me that drink.
Leave my.
You're cut off. You are
Leave
cut
it
off.
alone. I need it.
You don't.
Back off.
That's an addiction. That's people. See
That's
what you've done. See what you've done.
Oh my god! I know which one's better, fiddliness or pillars of action. I don't know.
I'll let you think about it. I'll let you think about it.
Come on, you guys. This is gonna be so great. This has to happen. I'll even come up with an awesome gift. You just gotta spot this face, this lovely face. You gotta spot it out and about. Will you have this hat on?
I will have a hat on.
Ohio State one. Yeah.
Well, will I? Maybe I'll wear a different hat to make
What?
it harder. So it's like Finding Waldo.
Finding Waldo, he always wears the same outfit.
That's true. I walked right into that one.
Okay, look, I don't know about machinations, but I know my Waldo. Okay.
I walked right into that one.
All right, he'll be in this hat, everybody. He'll be in the hat.
Let's see, this thing is
Find
gross,
him,
though.
love him. We'll give you something. I'll get something together.
This is gross. Okay, so...
Or you have the Ted hat. Would that be like too much of a giveaway?
So I have the Ted hat.
Get it.
Well, I'm not supposed
Get
to
it.
talk about it yet, though.
Well, just get it.
Well, I'm
Careful. I'll hold your hand. You reach.
the safety officer. I apologize for this.
I'll hold your hand.
That doesn't make it safe.
Well, yeah, you're
You're
right.
unsafe.
It'll
I've seen how,
probably-
like, hopped up on caffeine you are. Ugh. We made it. So a graphic designer that's not Jim Wallace sent me this hat. You know,
Put it on.
I don't want to put it on yet.
Put it on. It's so cute.
I'm not supposed to be using it yet.
I love it.
If you're watching, I can't say who sent it to me yet because they're like a small startup. Their social media guy reached out to me, was like, "Hey, I want you to,
That's so cute.
you know, can we send you this?" I said, "Sure, send it to me." I really do like the hat.
It's like a denim,
it is a
like
really
trucker
nice hat, but
is it a snapback?
It is
Yeah.
like, it's like a trucker's hat, and I will be. So at some point, I will be like
Sharing their info.
yeah, I'll be sharing these people's stuff with you guys, but they don't want me to talk about it yet. It's not like a big secret. It's just a small
Put it on the rest of the show.
It's just a small startup. But
I
they
like
told me
it.
they asked me not to say anything about it yet because they don't have their ducks in a row yet. But it is a pretty good one.
Mark Catardo, maybe he'll be wearing that one. Maybe he'll wear Ohio State. We'll decide. We'll let you guys know before he goes.
See, I don't.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Hold on, I'm banning somebody.
Why? What's going on?
So I probably won't be wearing this one because I get sweaty and this hat is gross. I don't want to make this hat gross because I like this hat.
It's called a washing machine. Use it. I need more caffeine.
It is a very nice hat, and I will be walking around. So I'm very excited. Ooh, the last real big thing that I want to talk about before we just like do Q&A for the rest of the time. So we haven't done one in a while, but it's time for a giveaway.
Yay! Love a good giveaway.
And so
what are we giving away?
I was saving this for 50,000 subscribers, which is coming up pretty soon.
It is?
But I think I'm going to do 2 of these. So I'm going to do this first one. It's a full...
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the comments. I love everybody.
Can you rein it in for like 5 seconds?
I don't know. Hurry. I'm going to giggle. Try.
I can't because I know you're going to start giggling.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Just try. If I frustrate you, I'm going to laugh.
Well, I'll wait. Can I go? Can I go now?
Try. I drink so much coffee.
I'm going to have to deal with this for the rest of the night. You guys are free in like 20 minutes. I'm stuck with this.
Okay. Go on, try.
Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway. I've got basically a full YouTube studio. You know, fluid head tripod, very nice light, and a microphone. So, I think it's like a $400 YouTube studio that we're going to be giving away. So, what I am going to be... I can see you in the monitor. I can see you in the monitor. Like, it's not a surprise.
But you didn't at first. That's why I was funny.
I saw you the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Try. Go on, honey.
Are you done? Do you need to go downstairs?
Yeah, there's more coffee.
Give me that.
Get away.
So we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to do it a little differently because it's not... Somebody sent me this stuff to give it away. So we're going to be doing it through a program called Glean that I'll show you on like Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter so we can get all the information out. Because it's only going to be done through the live streams. I'm not going to put anything of it through the videos. So more information on that to follow. But yeah, it's time. We haven't done one in a while. It's time to like get back out there. So we'll do this one and then over the next 2 weeks. And then when we hit 50,000 subscribers, we'll do a really big one, which I'm very excited for. We should be hitting 50,000 subscribers here in about a month or so.
How's the battery level?
I have no idea. I honestly can't tell. I have no idea. Becker's, yeah. No, like I said earlier, so I drink caffeine all the time. I need the caffeine to get to like normal person. You guys are seeing the giggles. She's going to crash after the live stream. She's going to sleep for the next 2 days.
What?
She doesn't ever drink caffeine. And then in the last like 2 days, she decided that she's a coffee expert.
I hit it heavy.
And she's been drinking a lot of coffee. And so this is what happens.
Christina, I tried to do protein plus coffee. So I have lots of energy and I'm excited. I feel like I can run.
She didn't try to do it. She has been hitting the coffee.
And it feels like I'm tingly and flying.
Help at home. Y'all are what I call good TV. Keep it up. Well, thanks so much, Jim. We really appreciate it. Becker's, hey, what's up, man? Queen Awesome Gaming. Isaac Rodriguez. Steve Carpenter, hey, give her a couple shots. That'll calm her down. I wish. Zach Talks Tab, K, what's up, man? Yeah, I really, really want to get to Vid Summit last year. I'll tell you what. Watching you guys.
Steve Carpenter says, give me a couple shots. Okay, you guys gotta know about this.
Said it.
Let me tell you something. First date, coffee shop. Promptly followed by we got kicked out of the coffee shop because it closed. And we went to the bar. So Steve Carpenter.
You guys are going to get let go of this in like 13 minutes. But yeah, Zach, no, I very much want to go to Vid Summit next year. Watching you guys there looked like such a great time getting to meet everybody. And that's one of the things. So, like, I live in an area, the 2 places I've lived since starting this YouTube thing, I've never been around, like, other YouTubers. Like, the only other kind of, like, creator I'll meet is somebody that's like, hey, maybe I want to start a channel in the future. But I've never actually run into another YouTuber. And it's been something that I'd very much like to...
oh, my God.
Like to. Stephen Paquette, no. You did not. I missed it, too. You didn't miss any joke. I also have missed it.
How many years have we been married, honey?
9. Insane Traveler, hey everyday dad. Love your videos and the everyday wife killer. She's making me laugh. Keep up the great work, mate. Well, thanks so much. Yeah, she's going. She's going nice. Carlos Jamalin, yeah, I'm not buying it. Google sent it to me. I don't know where it went, but it's around here somewhere. We've been talking about it for like, oh, here it is. Here it is, the Google Pixel 3 XL.
This is awesome.
Yeah, they did. So this is I forget the guy's name, but this is a famous artist. And when they sent me the case, because they sent me the case, the phone, and the Pixel stand. Unboxing will be Monday if you want to see it all out. But I was like, man, it's just gonna be like a boring case or whatever. This is my favorite phone case I've ever seen. Like, if you have the opportunity, this is the coolest phone case ever. I don't know if it's as much protection as like because it's the official Google case. I don't know if it's as much protection as like a
OtterBox?
It's like an OtterBox or a Pelican case or something like that. But this is so cool. I love this case.
I was listening.
Steve Carpenter, hey, Wonder Wife, Everyday Dad, here's for your first shot. Gary, what will you be presenting at Spinup? So at Spinup, so again, I mentioned here, I'll put it back in the link here. So I will be attending Spinup. which is an event being put on by Kelly Shores of Ready Set Drone. It'll be in Austin, Texas. And I don't know if people have used it or not, but there's the website, and if you use that code, you get $50 off your admission today. It's only good for 5 people, so if 5 people have already used it, it's gone. I can't tell if it's been used or not, but I will be putting on a presentation of like getting started with like a YouTube or social media thing, getting started, gaining momentum, and learning from your own mistakes. Because like we mentioned, a little bit ago, I am still learning from my own mistakes. We just had a pretty big misstep in the last 24 hours that took some really nice growth, and kind of, we're gonna have to dig our way back out over the next coming months. But it's been a great time, and yeah, I'll be talking. I think we're allowed to have like a 30-minute presentation, so it's just gonna be me getting up talking about like my journey as a YouTuber, going from like a guy that didn't even understand what a camera was. I thought action cameras were as good as regular cameras indoors, which I was like, why does this not look as good? Now I know. What's up, Travis? Hey, thanks for joining me. James, she put me on decaf. She needs to be put on decaf.
No. I'm totally fine. I can control it.
So you say that now because you're now coming down.
Well,
You're not coming off.
I'm feeling good.
Steve Carpenter, that's awesome. Hey, Auburn, more drone DJI videos. Well, here's the problem. So drones don't come out very often. It's hard for me to... Here's the problem with drones. It is impossible for me to fly drones where I'm at. It takes a significant time investment for me to be able to fly drones around here. I got to drive like an hour and a half away. So I still want to make drone videos, and I will as big drones get released. But I cannot do we used to do Drone Flight Friday, which was my favorite thing to do. We just took the drone, we flew on Fridays. It was an awesome time, but that is something we are not able to do anymore, unfortunately. I wish we could, but we can't. I really wish we could. Steve Carter, yeah, hey, I'm very excited to see you too. Oklahoma Droner, YouTube and life are a series of mistakes. We're all trying to make it to the end. Absolutely. Drone Flight Friday was awesome. I agree, Travis. I really wish we could still do it. It's really a big pain that we can't do it anymore. It's such a pain. Help at home, everyday wife. Where can I get some of that tea? I need a break from reality. I don't know what she's drinking. What's in there?
It's my special blend. You want to know?
Tell us what is that crap that you drink. Here, let me have a sip.
No, there's only a little bit left.
Just let me have a sip.
No, because you're going to make a face like
I'm
it's
not
gross.
going to make a face. Well, if it's gross, I'm going to make a face.
You're not going to like it. It tastes good. You like to taste terrible shit. Stuff.
Demonetized. That's why I can't trust her on the streams.
I know. I knew you were going to make a face.
I didn't make any face.
Choke it down. Just like college.
I don't know what I did not drink caffeine.
No, but every other alcoholic beverage.
Hey, Auburn. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Nikolai, you should spend a week with the RC Sailors. I don't know.
Who are they? They're nice. They're nice. I remember I already said that.
Yeah, I think that
they're husband and wife, right?
I think so. I mean, they have a cool channel. It's just like I don't live near anybody. That's the problem. Photo Gear Fun. How am I enjoying that Ninja 5? I don't know. I kind of have like mixed feelings on the Ninja 5. The whole reason I wanted to do it is, so if you don't know what a Ninja 5 is, Atomos is a company. They make camera accessories, and they make like recorders and monitors. So when you're using something like a Sony camera,
sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
If you use like a camera that you can't see in front of you, a monitor will let you do that. Well, recorders, what they do is instead of using like the camera's internal codec, you can record your footage straight to the monitor, which is great. I mean, it's a useful function to have. Plus, it lets you do stuff in different codecs as opposed to like the Canon's codec or a Sony codec. You can just do it in like Apple ProRes, which is a very easy to edit thing. The problem is I'm working with an editor now, and we have to do everything through the internet. And those ProRes files are gigantic. So an 11-minute talking head video is like 64 gigabytes. That is huge. So the monitor part's fine, but it's like, so I have here, will you hand me that? The monitor, the little, the little TV looking thing. Yes, that. Will you hand me that?
What if other stuff falls?
It won't.
It's gonna go.
Well, don't let it fall. So this is the monitor I've been using for a long time. This is the Andyscene A6. It's like $100. It has like false color and focus peaking on it, which is pretty much all I really need in a monitor, and it's $100. So if it breaks, I don't care. Like it's not a big deal. But the Ninja 5 is like 7 times as expensive as this, so I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. The battery does not last nearly as long, and like I said, the ProRes is just, it's too beefy for me to try to share with my editor. So I like it. It's very high quality. I like all the functionality of it, but I don't think I was really like, I was already. So my plan was, man, the EOS R, the Ninja 5, I'm just gonna tell B&H to bill me and I'll keep them. But I've since, you know, obviously I bought a cinema camera now, so I will not be doing that. But I was considering keeping the Ninja 5 to keep with the ProRes, but I'm not going to do that. And it gets hot. Like, the darn thing gets hot. And if you're using Sony cameras, which already have a problem with overheating, that's a pretty tough pill to swallow. Pretty tough pill to swallow. Oklahoma Droner.
Gosh.
I can't stay for this stream. The language is too severe for my young ears. It's too severe for mine, too. We got the potty mouth over here. We got Mrs. Potty Mouth over here.
I'm sorry.
Travis McP, I like the setup. I like the setup, by the way. The 2-chair thing is cool and the audio is really good. Well, thanks so much. Yeah, we're trying.
We love Travis.
I redid the whole studio today so that we could have a better shot where we could sit next to each other. Instead of having like the two like small microphones, we've got a like my boom mic. I moved to an XLR boom mic. We're using that right now. This is just a temporary setup because this is so much. There's so much fiddling going on with all this crap right now. I'm very disappointed. But next week the stream's gonna be from my Google Pixel 3 XL because I'm gonna be in New York City for Photo Plus. But the week after that, I should have my brand new investment in the channel, which we will be streaming through, which is gonna be, maybe we'll stream it 4K 60 just because we can. Just because we can.
Okay, Drone Beetle says, "Oh gosh, Wonder Wife has come a long way."
You know, it's funny you say that. So when I got back from the camping trip last week, I actually sat down and I watched like a lot. I didn't watch all of them because it's hours of live streams. But I went back through like all of our live streams got us to the point 2 weeks ago. And I think she really has. So when we started out, the Everyday Wife, you know, I'd be like, "Hey, Everyday Wife," and be like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?"
I thought I was gonna puke.
Well, you weren't.
Remember, and we were across the room from
one
another.
And you also weren't on camera at first.
Oh yeah, it was just my voice.
You just had a microphone. Yeah. And then we did the ring light fund for a while. Remember that?
Yeah.
People pitched in. Everybody's generous super chats pitched in. We still have that ring light. That's the one that I was using up until recently. We got you your very own camera. That lasted for a couple weeks. No, it's been, and that's the cool thing, right? Is that, you know, we're evolving as a channel, and we try to make it a little better, a little more interesting, you know, a little higher quality every week, so that it looks better. It's easier to have fun with. I enjoy doing it. I assume you do because you keep showing up.
I mean,
and you're pounding whatever that is.
And by the way, what this is, 1, delicious, but 2.
No, I'm listening.
I didn't do anything. Strike you.
You don't hit me on stream. Then there will be proof.
I just want to say strike. All it is Oregon chai, sugar-free, and Premier Protein chocolate or something, or cookies and cream or something. I don't know. I put half and half in here, added some ice, and got the party started. Whee! So caffeine, sugar-free, and protein. So that's party in a cup, man. Party in a cup. That sounds delicious.
Becker's R. What B&H event is next Thursday? I would love to. I'll be in New York City, so tell me what the event is, and I'll try to show up. Maybe I'll shoot a note over to my guy over there. Travis. So did she does, well, she has a new phone to her, but she refuses to use it, so
I had to back everything up.
I gave her a new phone. She doesn't want to use it, so now that
you guys.
They heard you.
Okay, but wait. Where is it? Where's the sidekick at? Where's it at?
It's over
here.
Don't
lose it.
We don't need the sidekick.
Look, I clearly have.
I gave it to you. I gave it
no
back to you.
problem with commitment because I stay committed to my electronics until they die. I also have been driving the same car for 9 years because I don't like a car payment. I don't like where you're willing to spend money, like for quality.
Okay.
I'm like, let me just keep it. So I'm definitely from the generation of like, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Is that what the right saying? That's not the right saying.
It is, but
yeah,
not in
just
the way
like
you're saying it.
This is the 6th, and I just feel like it's not totally broken yet, but it's mostly broken, so I need to switch. But
I gave her a phone. She doesn't want to use it. Google sent me. You know, they also sent Travis the phone too, so you should check out his videos on the Pixel 3. They sent me this like at the perfect time for me to start using this as like a solo, as like my daily driver, because I gave her my 7 Plus, but she refuses to use it. So I'm basically, you know, Apple phoneless until the XR shows up next week.
Who's there?
I don't know her.
What am I gonna do? This is like the fidget spinner of the cell phone. What are these things called? The pop sockets. I have to have one. And I love my keys.
Travis McPee, I don't want to have a 6 in the house. It's 6S. We need
what? What did you say?
The 6S.
Oh.
The success. We don't want success in the house anymore.
I didn't think you said anything about success.
I know. We want more of a Jonathan Maxwell. We may have to start like a separate thing for that, and because we did enjoy doing the voiceovers. It's just hard to get a consistent thing of them going forward. Nikolai never had a pop socket.
Do some tonight.
I've never had a pop socket either, but she those things.
Look, it just pops
and is a socket.
Yeah. Oh! I think I broke it. It's frozen. I'm sweating. Oh my god. I'm like one part shocked, one part embarrassed, and one part hilarious.
I'm glad you're having a good time. You're a one person. Hey, you guys. She's got the show. You guys have fun.
Oh my god! What's going on with me?
I have no idea.
I can't control myself.
I assume we're gonna end up in the ER getting your stomach pumped from caffeine here in like 20 minutes.
No, it's in my blood. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Oh god. Okay. Okay, so voiceovers. Yes, we should do that. That'd be fine.
You can't even say 3 words. How are you going to do a voiceover?
I don't know, but it's very hot and I'm very clammy.
Okay, so hey, we got about 5 minutes left. If you guys have any final questions or comments, we'll take those now, and then we will we'll head out for the rest. Head out for the evening.
I swear there's only 2 ingredients in there.
Hey, Jonathan, so she doesn't steal the show. So the reason I ensure that she's here is you guys like watching her more than you like watching me. Believe me, I understand that.
I'm here for the chat.
That's not shocking to me. Like the live streams, they used to be like the Everyday Dad live streams, but somebody's been slowly like taking them over.
What?
And so
I have nothing to offer, like technology-wise.
This was not a technology live
I know,
stream.
but I did comment something and prove that I was listening at that moment. What was it?
Oh, you mean when I was trying to get the camera to focus on the cell phone, and I'm like, "Hey, can you hide your eyes?" And you're like,
I thought you meant the viewers.
"Yeah, the viewers.
I don't know why.
The viewers need to hide their eyes from the camera."
I don't know why. I thought I was gonna be surprised. Like, everybody, close your eyes. Let me show you. I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. It didn't dawn on me. I'm sorry. It made sense to me in my brain.
Becker's R, just Google B&H and main media for the event. Yeah, absolutely. I'll try to make it there too.
Headless chicken. I don't do energy drinks.
She doesn't. Please don't do that to me.
Good lord. I think it was the coffee for breakfast and then like the little bit of tea at night. So I was like, well, I have a nap. I need a little pick me up.
I'm going to be dealing with
flying.
this all night. Carlos Jamalin, Galaxy S9 or Pixel 3?
Oh, God.
I don't know. So I liked the S9. The S9 had like my favorite cell phone hardware like ever. The camera was great. The headphone jack was awesome.
Oh, 200.
I liked the screen. I don't know. So the thing is, like, for me, Android phones are all kind of the same. But I will tell you what I really like about the Pixel 3 XL. I really like that portrait thing where you can do like very wide selfies, but then it does the computational photography and makes it look like the background's blurry. I really, really like that. And I have enjoyed the Pixel 3 XL. What I like most is the Pixel stand. Like the Pixel stand makes this much more versatile piece of equipment. And I don't know, Android phones are Android phones to me. Whichever one you can get cheaper will work the best. It will work the best. What happened to my Samsung Galaxy S9? I ended up selling it because I wasn't ever using it. So, you know, trying to free up some funds for the channel to do other stuff for the channel. So we ended up selling it. Photo Gear Fun, hey, thanks for swinging by. We really appreciate it. Dimple, Podgy, what's my main go-to camera now? So it's going to change here very soon. I was using the A7 III for a very long time. It's boxed up over here getting ready to ship because I'm selling it. I'm currently using the Canon EOS R, and I was thinking about switching to the Canon EOS R very strongly, but then like the live stream, it can't be a live streaming camera because the battery's not, you know, it's getting ready to die. So if this shuts off, we're done. So I ended up getting a Canon Cinema camera, which will be our main camera going forward, but I haven't used it yet, so I can't say that it's I see what you're doing. So I can't say whether it's a good camera or not, but my main shooter moves, it's in flux so much. But now that the cinema camera's here and I'm under lease with it, I'm stuck with it. So that is it.
Guess that's it.
That is it.
That's it.
Christina Maxwell, would you say Wonder Wife has learned a little about tech, cameras, drones from attending your live streams? No, because she doesn't pay attention. She chats with you guys.
What? I learned some stuff. Like, as soon as you don't like something, it's going on eBay.
Wonder Wife, so Ted sold the A7 III but got another one? Yeah, so I originally pre-ordered the A7 III and got one originally when it first came out. I had it for like a week or so, and then I sold it. I didn't really like it as much. Then I bought another one used, and I've had this one for what, like 7 months now? And I mean, it's a fantastic camera. But the full frame lenses, I guess I can't even complain about full frame lenses anymore since I just bought a darn cinema camera. Yeah, so I'm getting rid of the A7 III for the reason that is no longer valid. Welcome to my life.
Goodness. What do you think of the DJI Spark? Kerrigan Creighton wants to know.
Oh, it's amazing.
We love it.
It's amazing. I haven't used it. I mean, I can't fly drones as much anymore, but I still think it's a fantastic one. Drone Beetle, yeah, I did pre-order the iPhone XR, so that should be here next week.
Thank you.
It's not for you.
Oh.
It is definitely not for you. You just broke your 6. You don't get the good phone.
Come on, this is like 3 years old.
I have
right?
a phone for you downstairs waiting.
I know. I have commitment issues. No, I don't have commitment issues. The opposite. I can't break up.
So I'm I do have that. We'll do the unboxing for that. We'll start those videos because I won't be here to receive it when it first shows up. I'll be in New York.
The iPhone's coming when you're in New York?
Yeah, you won't know how to activate it anyway, though.
But the genius Barnos.
Okay, then I'll cancel it.
Okay, hashtag watch her do it.
I'll cancel it and then just pick it up.
You won't! Look, I don't even know how to make an appointment there, but I'll call and find out.
That's how you make them. You call and you make them.
No, somebody told me to do it on your Apple iTunes.
Okay, either way. But okay, everybody, hey, thanks for joining. Do you have anything last you'd like to say?
Okay. Recap. Gary's going to be in New York.
Yep.
Our keyword, if you see him in New York, to get a surprise gift from us. Is it going to be fiddliness or pillars of action?
We'll do a poll on the YouTube channel. After this, we'll start a poll, and I'll let you guys vote. You guys can vote for whatever thing you want to say at me when I'm walking around New York City.
I don't want you to be discreet.
Yes, you have to.
Holler.
Look, I'll be the one with the whatever she's going to make me carry around, so we'll see.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. You got to have something cool. We'll figure it out.
It can't be that heavy. I'm not going to be carrying that stuff around.
Or can it?
No, it can't because I'm not going to carry it around.
You don't know?
Then I'll send you a picture of it when I leave it somewhere.
Don't you litter?
I would be in the garbage. I didn't want to say that.
Oh, you wouldn't. That phone is definitely mine. The phone is definitely either mine or in the garbage. Ooh. You better be careful. I'm going to drink some more caffeine. We'll see what happens.
Please don't. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining. Okay, so another really quick recap of what I talked about, which is more important. So Remember, I'm going to be at Spinup, Austin, Texas, December 1st. There's a code for $50 off. If you want to see it, it's in the chat somewhere. Thanks to Jim Wallace for the Pillars of Action sign. I really appreciate it, Jim. And we will be starting a giveaway starting tomorrow, like a $400 YouTube studio. We'll be doing Glean, so follow me on YouTube if you don't already, or follow me on Twitter if you don't already follow me on Twitter, and you will get all the instructions for the giveaway there. Thanks everybody for joining us. We had a great show, and we'll catch you next week for the Pillars of Action.
Me?
You're all hopped up on caffeine and you can't get it.
What? No, you were like momentous, and I was captivated.
And you're supposed to be like action.
Okay.
The Pillars of Action.
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 Thanks
Action.
everybody. We will see you next week.